Architect Ledger TV, Microsoft's billion-dollar AI bet. Spoken section. Microsoft just announced it's dropping tens of billions on AI infrastructure across Canada, Japan, India, and South Africa. This isn't marketing noise. It fundamentally changes how and where you'll build AI systems. I'm your host on Architect Ledger TV. Today we're diving deep into what Microsoft's massive infrastructure bet means for every developer. So here's the reality. Microsoft is spreading its chips across multiple continents. 19 billion to Canada, 10 billion to Japan, 17.5 billion to India, plus investments in South Africa. This isn't random. Each region has different talent pools, different regulatory environments, and different strategic value. Canada gives them North American proximity with lower costs. Japan brings hardware expertise and Asian market access. India, that's the talent goldmine with massive developer density. For you as a developer, this means your cloud resources and AI models will increasingly run closer to where you actually are, with lower latency and potentially cheaper inference costs. Think of it as Microsoft building a global nervous system. 5 years ago, everyone assumed AI compute would centralize in California. Microsoft is deliberately betting against that. They're investing in regional infrastructure because centralized compute creates bottlenecks, regulatory risk, and supply chain fragility. If Taiwan's chip supply gets disrupted, Microsoft doesn't go dark. They've got redundant capacity elsewhere. For developers, this is huge. It means you're not locked into one region's pricing, one region's latency, or one region's policy framework. You'll have optionality. You can train in one region, deploy in another, and run inference where it makes sense. This is actually how mature cloud services should have looked a decade ago. Here's what people miss. Infrastructure spending isn't just about GPUs sitting in a data center. Microsoft's building training pipelines, inference optimization, and tooling to make regional deployment feasible. They're essentially creating an AI supply chain. Data ingestion in India, training in Canada, inference in Japan. For developers, this means the cost curve for running large models is about to flatten. Right now, if you want to run a 7 billion parameter model in production, it costs money. In 2 years, with regional competition and optimized infrastructure, that cost could drop 40–50%. The real play is margin compression across the industry, which means bigger budgets for smaller teams. Microsoft's also pushing AI agents directly into Windows and enterprise products. They're not just building data centers. They're building the software layer that uses them. This means inference doesn't always move to the cloud. Some compute stays local. You're going to see more hybrid models where heavy lifting happens on distributed infrastructure, but lightweight agents run on your machine. For developers, this is the inflection point. You'll need to understand not just cloud deployment, but edge inference, model quantization, and distributed training. The stack is getting vertically integrated, and you need to think in that layer. Bottom line, Microsoft's betting the cloud will be regional, diverse, and integrated. That changes everything about where and how you deploy. What's your biggest concern about relying on distributed infrastructure? Subscribe and let's talk about it. End spoken section.